Hello everybody, this is Tish, just doing what I do, and this is Subdivision Garden. As you can see, I'm in a storage area. I'm in my garage, and this is some stuff I stacked up and everything, but I had to make room for my indoor greenhouse, my planting station for this year. I have my table set up, but today what I'm going to be doing, I did some already. Where I'm going to be shellacking or coating my new signs that I made for my garden. I was upstairs I got these pieces from the Dollar Tree, like these little pieces right here from the Dollar Tree, and some things like these from the Dollar Tree, little stuff like that for $1.25, and I had got some other ones. But what I'm going to do, I wanted to make different signs for my, gotta move some of the stuff because tomorrow is planting day. Tomorrow I start my seeds. It's between today and tomorrow. I do pepper seeds, I think, on my calendar, and I'll be starting that. I noticed last year when I started too early, they got too leggy and it was too long to be put into the garden. So I said this year I'm going to start like a week later, short my time, because I noticed when I started at the time I did last year, everything was too long. And my peppers, I got some ready to go because it took so long getting it, and it stumped because it was it got too cold, I think, in my garage or something. I had to put more heat. So this year I got a plan. I started a little bit later, like a week later for the peppers, and another week for my tomatoes. So what I'm doing today, I might have to take these stick gloves off, but these are my old ones. I made these today. See, I put a little bit of felt on the back, and I made these two pieces came, this doll rod, this rod came from Walmart, and you get a whole pack of them, like 60 for $1. And these come in a pack for $1.25. And I made some other different ones as well. But what I wanted to do, I didn't want it to end up just putting in the ground, because they end up with the weather and everything start rotting and deteriorating to the ground. So what I want to do is going to shellac them so they can last longer. And what I'm using is should not damage the garden area where I put this water sealer. I branded out. I want to put them on there, and then once I put on top of it, I'll probably going to paint them and have them for the garden. So that's what I want to do. I don't want the weather to take them and to, deteriorate them too bad. So I don't think I'm going to do too much of the stick down the bottom, because that's the part going to be in the soil, and it probably deteriorate some, but I'm going to make sure the top part is secure. So this is one I made, and these some other ones that I made using this stuff from the Dollar Tree. Just put Velcro, had some Velcro on the back, and I put some hot glue around. I'm going to see how long they last like that with the hot glue from the heat for the summer. I'll show you another one I made. This one with a popsicle, long popsicle stick out from the Walmart. And I used a bird that I got from the Dollar Tree. And these came because it was a chain of birds. So I took them apart and I used that for decoration. And I have some more. I think that bird is standing up. I did some that was leaning. Oh, I got quite a few of them because everything gonna get labeled this year. And I hope I got something to stick them in. That would have been great. I didn't think about it far apart. So, I got this wire thing right here. So I can use this. Hopefully I can turn it upside down. I can put the sticks in here. Yep, that could be perfect. And use that for a stand as I'm letting them dry. So I want to show you some of those when I'm working on. And also, so tomorrow morning I'll be doing those. I did do my seeds, got them ready. let me show you that while I'm here, while we're doing this. Let me turn it down just a little bit. So right here is my seeds. I'm gonna take these out. My stick, I just got these from the Dollar Tree. And let me take the gloves off for a minute. And I got to repot my new succulents I'll show you them tomorrow when I'm doing planting. So I put them all, I went through my seed box and I categorized how I'm gonna plant them. So this year I did something a little bit different, so it won't be all out of whack with the boxes and all that. So this is my seed little bucket that's going to be with me. I took them out of my seed collection in the box, and what I did, I labeled each bag from when I'm gonna plant them. Like this one's in February, this peppers, and I say inside. So these are my peppers that I'll be planting inside, and it goes up. I got tomatoes, February inside. Then I have also right here, I have February inside herbs. And I got outside February. That's like lettuces and stuff. I got those. And I got onions go with that too. And I got inside March. So I go from February, March. And I even got some things for, I think one of mine even said April. The plant in April. And that was these. So I had some that don't take long to germinate, and they said that plant them in April. So I had some of those to drop those seeds. And I have some April flowers that need to be planted directly outside. So that's how I'm going to do it this year. And I'm going to start with my February tomorrow. So I'll be planting this my seed bucket where I got them all labeled, when I'm going to drop the seeds, what month, and if the inside or outside. So those are ready to go. So what I'm going to turn so down a little bit more. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to lay these out. I think I'm going to leave some of these like this. But no, I had something. I didn't leave them like these. These was great. But what I wanted to do, I put these, this on there. And I got little beads. And I got some, I also have some chalkboard markers I can write on there. So the reason I'm putting on gloves, because I have a paintbrush I'm going to be painting. So let me work on, not these one first. Because I got to shellac this whole thing. So I'm going to leave that alone first. I got to see how that works. Move these. That was in there. So I'm going to do the longer ones first. And I'm going to dip this in here. It's a clear one. Oh. Wipe it off on the side. Because I don't need too much. But I know it worked last year when I did this for my wood outside, for my garden. Hopefully I'm supposed to have somebody today to come by to check my garden out, to help me with a new garden fencing, as well as in a garden door. So didn't show up today, so hopefully that'll be coming soon. So I'm just going to do it up to here, because my dilemma is I do not want any part of this stuff to affect my garden. So I'm going to use this mount right down here. Let me pull up just a little bit. I'm going to use this part right here to put in the ground. The rest will not be shellac. Everything else is shellac, and it's clear, so you can't see anything. And I'm going to stick it in this trash can over here. That is great. Let me see if I can do it from the top. Yeah. So I'm going to show you what I did. I found this trash can I had using for my soil. So see right here? I'm going to stick it in here in the holes so I can have a place to stand up and dry. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, this evening. And then tomorrow I'm going to get right into potting my succulents, put them in new pots. And my indoor, I still got 3 indoor plants that I got to find pots for. My thing is I'm looking for the right color so I don't want to have to change pots all the time. They got to match my indoor where it's at. So I got to get the right kind of pots for those. And it's time for them to come out. There you go. Woo. There you go. Gotta bring it down. Okay. So it's time to repot those indoor houseplants because they even grew. I thought I was gonna lose them this fall, but I didn't lose them because they had started to lose leaves and turn brown, and I was like, oh my god, this is the second year. And I said, please, what is going on? But I relocated them to different spots, and they didn't like the area where they was at. So I was like, oh no, I gotta put y'all right back where y'all was at, in which it was right by the window. So, you know, your plants will let you know where they like to be. And they was telling me they did not like to be where I had put them at for the fall, for the winter. So I had to go and move them back by the window. They didn't like to be not by the window. I had to move back by the window so they was in a good spot. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing my garden labels. And after I finish doing that, once they dry completely, I think I will paint them. I should have painted first and then shellac them. I thought about it just now. But I might not paint them because I don't know for sure if I want to or not. If I paint them, it's just going to be one color. That's what I'm thinking. I might get some spray paint because I'm thinking I'm not doing all that. So I think I'm not going to sit here and paint each one. I'll probably just spray paint them. I know I got some yellow spray paint. Green, yellow be good. Because what I wanted to do is write the name of the flower or the name of the plant that I'm going to be having this stuck right in front of. So each different type of plant or flower will have a label so I can determine what it is this year. And I thought that would be so neat to be in the garden like that and get some bright colors to put these things on, maybe some yellow. I don't know. I might have to paint it because I know if I try to get spray paint in no colors, it's going to be expensive because I don't think it only come in black and white or something. I mean, I had yellow, but I don't want to pay no $3 for a can of spray paint, and I'm not even using but a quick shot on these things. So that's another thing. Maybe I can look when I'm out. So I found some spray paint that is cheap. Maybe y'all said something, get rid of something. But other than that, I think I might just go ahead and paint it. Get some acrylic paint, some outdoor paint. I have to look into that and see. Yeah. And if not, I just label. But I think it'll look much better if I paint them. I don't already shellac them, so I know what I probably do. If I paint it, I might go back and redo it again. But I don't know. I gotta see. Or I can just stain them a color. Get some stain. Get some stain. I could get a thing of stain and just stain all in one color and do it that way. I could. But we'll see. Anyway, I hope everybody have a wonderful evening. I just want to share that briefly with you all, what I was doing out here today. And I will see you tomorrow where you'll see me start up doing my seed plant. I'm so excited about the season because, you know, winter is like you're not in the garden. I'm like, oh, but I love being in my garden. So now we're about to start off in the garden season, getting these seeds together. A little nervous because I'm trying stuff different, a little bit different this year because I noticed that I need to correct some things from last year. I noticed it didn't work, so I want to correct them so it will work better this year. It will work, you know. I don't want any leggy tomato plants this year. I do not. I know I had them in a pot, the little pots, too long. And I want to be able to have some real firm plants. So the ones I did end up having and I used, they turned out pretty good, but I had to put them in the ground sideways because it was so long and leggy. And the tomatoes turned out wonderfully, but I wanted some very beautiful, strong ones, you know, because I'm still going to do my giveaway. I used to give them away, some away, and I think of what I'm going to do this year, have a donation box, because that would help towards the garden, you know. So, or I might just use yard sale for $1, who knows. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening. This is Tish, subdivision gardening. Just doing what I do. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless.